What is up, people of the DCEU or DCEU fans? Welcome to a brand new update on Birds of Prey. I don't think I've properly, I think I have spoke about this before, maybe when Ewan McGregor was cast as Black Mask. So I believe Birds of Prey and the fantastic emancipation of, or fabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn. It's quite a long title, I'll talk about that in a second. Has begun filming, well obviously in the sense of that Margot Robbie has uploaded this picture. So I'm just going to show it to you right away. Okay, so when originally filming this, I was just talking about the photo of Harley Quinn that Margot Robbie released. But since then, a trailer, or should I say a teaser trailer, came out featuring the entire cast. So we're talking Harley herself with different kind of looks, I believe. So I don't think that whole pom-pom one will be the look throughout the whole entire film. Maybe because we see the mullet, we see different kind of shots here. But also, you know, we see the Huntress and a crossbow. We see Cassandra Cain with like a plaster covering her arm, with kind of a lot of writing saying F Gotham, F this, F that. So she's going through quite a bit of stuff. We even see Victor Zsasz, I believe, and then we also have Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. Now I do talk about him a little bit later in this video. I think it would have been cool if they showed the mask. Right now I kind of do dig it. I feel like they're kind of continuing on with that whole Gotham City gangster-esque kind of vibe, crime lord. That's what the crime lords are kind of like. Like, think of how they portrayed the Joker in Suicide Squad and in those club scenes. I feel like they're kind of still pursuing that kind of vibe with the crime lords. And this is just him with the mask off, just chilling in some shades, if you will. I don't think we get a much better look at Black Canary than what we see here. I'm liking what I see, though, from this teaser. But let's go on with the rest of this video where I talk about just the movie in general, what I'm looking forward to, as it all kind of will blend into one. And I really dig this look. Obviously, it's very Harley. It's very Margot Robbie's Harley, or should I say, in the themes of the DCEU. The jewelry she's wearing, really kind of colorful, kind of, I wouldn't say it's pom-pommy, like cheerleadery kind of thing on the shoulders, but you know, it's inventive and crazy and wacky at the same time, and I'm all for it. The interesting thing as well is that she's still got a couple of tattoos. Some people are thinking, oh, well, they got to remove tattoos or whatever. That's very much so a thing. The main thing that I want to take out of this, I suppose it's not a mega detail, but definitely something you may have missed, is that on a necklace there, it says Bruce. Now, naturally, everyone is thinking, wait, what? Is Bruce Wayne now just like giving out his Batman identity or vice versa, so everyone knows he's Bruce? I don't think so. Obviously, there's a whole thing in the air now with, oh, is Ben Affleck going to be Batman and blah, 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 all that jazz. Stuff that literally puts me off the DCU. That's a whole other story, but, you know, let's celebrate the recent success of Aquaman. I mean, holy shit, over $1 billion freaking dollars has overtaken the Dark Knight and everything like that. The DCEU is on an upwards climb. Fair enough, it's Mount Everest, but still, they're like at base camp in a minute. But Boba, you're going off on a tangent again. Yes, I know. Anyway, Bruce on the actual thingy there. It could just be a little Easter egg. It could just be, some people are theorizing many things. Like I said, Batman's identity. Is this a part of, are they getting rid of Batman, blah, 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 new Batman, whatever, been over that. Could be a tribute to Bruce Timm. Batman, the animated series could, I don't know if they do that, maybe. I feel like that's quite abundantly obvious right there. I feel like it could be, and this is kind of far-reaching at the same time, it's not alien for the Joker to go after Bruce Wayne in Gotham, you know, and not know that he's Batman, but still, you know, troll him throughout the years. And then obviously Bruce is like, well, screw you, man. I have to deal with you in my public life as well as Batman. So maybe that's the case, but we won't know until the movie, or maybe we just won't know at all. But I'd love to know why you think she has Bruce on that little kind of dog bone necklace she has. But let's move on anyway. Now, since I haven't really spoke about this, what do I think of, you know, the fabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn title? Personally, I think it's, well, first of all, I didn't know where to sit with it. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't sure if I loved it. But what I did respect about it is that it is a very comic booky kind of title. Like, you could imagine picking up a Harley one-shot or something like that and it being titled something like that. And just because it's a movie, I respect the fact that they're going out there with a title like this, where, you know, I think on the other side of things, a lot of fans are just like, oh man, or maybe not fans, they're just like, aha, look at that title, what a shitty title or something. Whereas they're maintaining their integrity and they're like, comic book movie, this is going to be really girl gang, Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey kind of movie. We're going to title it what we want. So that's what I like about it. Just looking at the intricacies of it, you know, the emancipation of one Harley Quinn, well, I just look at that as quite literally what emancipation means. In this film, she'll probably be having already broke away from the Joker. I think they will have to address that towards the beginning. Obviously, at the end of Suicide Squad, she got broken out by the Joker. I think by this point, and this has been much discussed and rumored beforehand anyway, that, you know, she finds the girl gang, so to speak, and we'll go over that in a second, and we'll go over the plot of the film in a second as well. And just through this journey of her own, not with the Joker, self-discovery, emancipation, breaking free, being her own person, figuring out that she doesn't need the Joker, but I think she will still have a little twisted fixation on him. Harley always will. I think that's what it's going to be about, and that's what the title's about, and that's what I'm looking forward to it. Also, another reason why I'm looking forward to this movie is because Margot Robbie is really, like, I really respect her as, like, not only a human being, but as an actress. She really takes her craft very seriously, and she loves this character. I sincerely believe her when she says that. You know, obviously she's producing this film. She's not like the director or anything, but she's putting a lot of effort into this film, and she wants it to work. She had a lot of, I think, creative sway, obviously, in this, in the characters, the casting, and everything like that. Obviously, it was going to be her solo movie, but apparently she didn't want that, and she wanted a girl gang kind of movie behind it. I think that was a good option. I think Margot Robbie would and could be in her own solo movie on the big screen. But it wouldn't exactly be like a Wonder Woman movie. Do you know what I mean? A solo movie. I think they did the right thing there. It's like, it would have been on the big screen, Margot Robbie, but I think it would have been a more risky, gambly kind of take, pumping that out to the cinemas and hoping fans really enjoy it, even with a good script and everything like that. I'm not saying Harley can't have her own film. I'm just saying adding in the Birds of Prey is a no-brainer. And then maybe if this is really popular, go further routes with it. I mean, heck, there's even rumors of a Harley Quinn-esque trilogy. Maybe this is chapter 1 of the Birds of Prey. Maybe the next one might be about the Birds of Prey or not about the Birds of Prey. And then the next one after that could be the Birds of Prey coming back if number 2 is different. Maybe number 2 would be Harley and the Joker movie, all that rumored stuff going on. But God, I don't know. This is what I mean about the DCEU. So many headaches going on with certain projects. Oh, scrap this, scrap that. Oh, Flash movie has lost like 4 or 5 directors. Oh, 2020, 2021. That is what I despise about the DCU, man. I don't hate the DCU, but you know what I mean. Another reason why I'm excited for this movie is because it's apparently confirmed to be R-rated. Now, better bloody be an R-rated Birds of Prey movie with Harley Quinn, Cassandra Cain, you know, freaking Black Canary. Like, it is. Could you imagine? That's just gonna be so cool. I think it is a smart decision. Look at Deadpool. Like, jokey-esque kind of film. Well, come on, it's Deadpool. And then you look at Harley and, like, the kind of entertainment she's going to bring. It's such a smart move to have that R-rated, especially the DCEU. It doesn't have to be dark and brooding anymore the way the universe got started off. They've proved that with how successful Wonder Woman and Aquaman have been. But you can still add that gritty Gotham City element into this movie with the R-ratedness through just other things, through the criminals, everything else we're going to see. It doesn't have to be Aquaman, Wonder Woman vibes. It can still be dark and funny. Like, do you know what I mean? That's another reason. Another reason is the cast as well. I've already been over Margot Robbie, but we've got Black Mask in this, and I'm sure other things are going to pop up, Easter eggy things. Of course, be on the lookout for all things like that, possible hints to other things, but Ewan McGregor is Black Mask. Now, I love Ewan McGregor. I really do think he's a great actor. I don't know how I felt. I mean, I was happy that it was Black Mask, but I just, you know, when somebody gets booked for a role or a certain character in your universe that is assumingly going to go on for quite a few years and stuff like that, that means they're not going to probably play any other role in the DCEU, obviously. So I don't know, it's just like Black Mask, he's a great villain, and I'm sure they'll make him quite prominent in this movie. I mean, he is the villain. I'll get onto, like, as I said, the plot potentially for his character, but just knowing Ewan McGregor's not going to be spent for anything else, I don't even know who I would want him to be at this point, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But either way, he has got the acting chops. And then we've got the rest of the cast, which introduces brand new characters. This is what I mean, it's fleshing out the DCU even more. But obviously, we've got, like, Black Canary as Janae Smollett-Bell. I can't really say that name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. To be honest, not really familiar with much of her previous work, but I have faith in the fact, you know, of the casting of this movie. Of course, then we've got Huntress as Mary Elizabeth Winstead. And then we've got Detective Renee Montoya, played by Rosie Perez. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. But, you know, I'm up for that. I'm not mega familiar with these people's work other than a couple, obviously, that I've already spoken about. But either way, looking forward to these characters in the film. Looking forward to the opportunities that they can bring. If Black Canary says something about Oliver Queen that will make the movie for me, I'm joking, but, you know, it'll be really fanboying out. I really want a Green Arrow movie. Why aren't they doing anything with that? We need to talk about that in a whole other video sometime. Charlie Hunnam, please play the Green Arrow, please. I can't fan cast anyone else but you. The only thing I'm a little bit iffy about is Cassandra Cain being played by somebody so young. Her name is Ella J. Basco, I believe. And you know, I know Cassandra Cain has played Batgirl in some comic iterations, and she is obviously young. I don't know. I would have maybe liked her to be a bit older. And maybe they went with such a young actress for Cassandra Cain, like, because they wanted to play the kind of Logan card. Think how badass. Oh man, I forgot her name. Daphne Keane, of course. Do you know what I mean? That was really, really cool. She did a fantastic job. So maybe they're trying to go for the same vibe, because obviously Cassandra Cain is quite a badass, daughter of Lady Shiva, and of course David Cain. So we just have to wait and see what they do with that. Of course, continuity and canon can be mixed up a little bit when this film comes out. We're gonna have to wait and see there. So the casting, I'm down with, more or less. I'm not gonna judge too much until I see some actual footage, and then we'll talk about that another time. But as for the plot of the movie, even though there has been no official synopsis or anything like that, it was reported, I believe, by Variety to be surrounding obviously Harley Quinn, but Cassandra Cain, bringing all of these people together. And as a result, that's going to piss Ewan McGregor's Black Mask off, and that's how the villain of the film is going to get involved. Apparently, the thing that pisses Black Mask off is that I think Cassandra comes across some big-ass diamond, you know, from obviously the Gotham City crime lord himself, Black Mask, and he's just going to want that back. The ladies will come together as a powerful gang, the Birds of Prey, and kick his ass, protect the kid, and then so on and so forth. Mind you, it could just be Black Canary and a couple of others going after Cassandra Cain at first, and then somehow Harley gets involved, or you know, the other way around, or a different way around. But that all remains to be seen. Obviously, that's not like the most mind-blowing plot, but for like a team-up film, and the fact that we don't know exactly what it's going to look like, how it's going to feel, and everything like that, it's good enough for the time being to know that. So I would love to know what you guys think of this film. What do you think of the image Margot Robbie teased us with Birds of Prey actually being in the swing of things now, filming and everything like that? And what do you think of this film in general? Are you excited? It seems that the DCEU have finally got behind the wheel in the right gear, with Aquaman and Wonder Woman and everything like that. We've got Shazam and everything like that as well. So I think we can only go up from here, hopefully. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more DCU videos like this. And of course, like the video, like I just said. But if you want to see more videos just like this on the DCU, as always, links to everything is in the description below. Discord server, talk with me directly there. Merch, Patreon, and other social media. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.